action here. Kickoff is imminent. The team's indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. Oh, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. The action has already started. It's got through and has a pop! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Valenciennes are on a great run. 5 wins in a row. Nolan. And it's got through. Surely a shot. It's gone a long way up and away. He's got options out wide. He's got away. In comes the massive leap. Valenciennes get it back again. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Waktu yang tersisa tinggal 10 menit.
Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Finish! They've scored! First blood drawn. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
And now, if I'm not mistaken, he's just one shy of the leading goal scorer. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Has a hit! Back of the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nolan. It's a great ball. He's had a shot!
Again, let me mention what...
That's going to be the final action of the first half. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. It's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. He's gone for it! It's in! And the comeback is complete! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Valenciennes go into the lead. The shot's on! They've scored! Again, we are level. What a contest!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Now a chance to break. Going through. Chance! Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Valenciennes have their manager to thank for the last result.
Well, Peter, he was lauded by the media, and quite rightly too. I think what he did was clever. And
can he finish? Goal! And again they hit the front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Valenciennes. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
So this to restore parity. And he scores! Back in business! He was just never going to miss.
Yeah, and he smashed it right down the middle. It was just as well the keeper didn't hold his position.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
It's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and getting on the score sheet has clearly made him a marked man now. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Forward. What does he try from here? Turns and goes back. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. He's gone for the shot! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And the flag's up. Keeper's got good distance on that. The final whistle. Terrific match. Universal commitment to attack. All square and rightly. No loser. Any reflections on what you've... So we are down to the last 8. The competition, you sense, is rapidly heading towards its big climax. A dash for the finish line that is that showpiece final. So welcome to our live coverage on quarter-final day. So good to have you with us. We cannot wait to get it going, but of course, there are a few bits and pieces to be done first. The atmosphere here, in the meantime, is building up very...
He's had a shot! He's scored! And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Well, from right in front of...
Shapes the shoots! There's a goal! And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Well, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Tries lifting it over.
Shoots! There's a goal! And the comeback is complete!
What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
So we have a breakthrough.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Tovin.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Out towards the flank. Aimed in towards the centre.
Can he finish?
Stripped. Tries to get it forward quickly. Out wide to the right. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Pushes it out wide. Plenty waiting in the middle. And he's cut it out. And the first half is done. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Looks to clip it forward. Back into the middle. Could be thinking about a shot here. Hits one! Saved only by poor finishing.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Now it's Tovin. Tovin goes looking. Oh, can he score? He's gone for it! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Marseille really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign. This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And he's there to cut it out.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Nolan.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And it's Strootman.
Marseille are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Now looking to shoot. It's in. And with that goal comes comfort. Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
So the lead now is 2. He's got options out wide. And help's available out wide. Big chance, hits one! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. And on to the semi-final. Another hurdle cleared. Next up, the penultimate step. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
And it goes to show that when the motivation and tactics are right, anything is achievable. Thoroughly impressed with this.
like I do right now. Don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall, my love. If you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love.
To you on what is pretty close to an ideal.
You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
Excitement and expectation. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. They've got underway. Is it in? It's there!
Listen, it's a great start, but we've seen teams surprise themselves with early goals before and sit back. They've got to avoid that.
Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Just brushed off the ball there. And the counter is on. Now, face to face, shot at goal! Back of the net! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. Orléans have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
He's gone for it! Aimed long and direct. He's got options out wide. Now they can break here. He's in! Can he finish? Forward it goes. He's left his man. Just the keeper to beat! Battles to win it back. That's surely a foul. Free kick. He's had a crack. That is gorgeous! Oh, that is a gem! And he's produced a beauty. Orléans get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And the shot! And in it goes! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So the lead now is... It's going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Going through. It's a loose ball. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. And now the breakaway. And he's going long. Boots it to safety. Over to the left. Breaks on here. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Now surely! That intervention was very necessary. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Gets good distance on it. The shot's on! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. That's been won straight back. Well weighted. Gorgeous control there. Turns and goes back. And he's on his way! He's gone for it! That really should have hit the net.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort. They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Nolan. Looking to get within range. Has a swing at it! It goes to show he is human after all.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. Can he score?
Big relief, it just needed better contact. That is a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. Nolan, looking to break out here. He's on his way. This is promising. It's broken loose. And there goes the final whistle. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off.
Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for.
He's gone for it! It's there! Right from the first whistle, they've played with an energy that makes them good value for that early goal. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
It's a loose ball. Nolan.
He'll have it in!
He's made certain that won't get through. Out wide to the right. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Oh, big chance! No mistake! And already they're looking to run away with it. Terrific audacity, just gorgeous skill.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Auxerre, after this frantic spell of games, fixture congestion always brings with it issues around. He's through, is it in? Really well taken goal.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And that's been won straight back. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Now a chance to break. He's made sure that that won't get through. Forward it goes. We hit half-time. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. No changes at the interval from either side. Auxerre were impressive in their last outing and brilliantly orchestrated by the manager.
Yeah, he had a problem, but he was confident he had the players to fix it, and his willingness to take risks is what I liked, and that worked an absolute treat.
There's no flag. Swept in. We've got a corner here. Great leap! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
That is a poor kick by the keeper, been intercepted.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Going for goal! Away from immediate danger. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. A reprieve. albeit perhaps momentary.
Played out to the right. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gets it back. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it?
He's through, now is he in?
And he nearly went all the way.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Knocks it away. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Danger averted for now. And the changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes
Has a pop!
there's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Shapes the shoots! They've done it! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Good idea, just poorly executed. Chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
So that's it. It is all over. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye.
Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side. My love, you say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you want
full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the
don't know
occasion.
what you want. Let's have a bit
Just joining us, we are already on the way.
My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't
One
say
quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Looking to get within range. He's gone for it! Tried to chip, but
It could have been, and probably should have been, a different choice of finish. There was lower space to hit.
Caen were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same.
Nolan! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Towering header! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, two in double quick time.
Defenders on the back foot. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Tries one!
Onyangi. Decent looking ball. Hard face to face with the kick. Shoots! He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Nolan! He scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So that's 2 now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Now a chance to break. Well positioned to make that interception. Tries to dink it in. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, and they've made him a clear target of their focus to keep him as quiet as they possibly... Going for goal! They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept, so no...
Hits one! Sticks it away! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
And that would have won it.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Keeper has beaten it away. And the finish! No mistake! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
So the lead now is 2. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, he's had a go! That really should have hit the net. Plays it out to the wing. And help's available out wide. And the ball's come out! So that's it. It is all over. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere.
You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason